Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast, episode 1816, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. Which NHL team is based in Montreal? Montreal Canadiens. What is the collective noun for a group of whales? Pod. Which common breakfast food was filmmaker Alfred Hitchcock famously afraid of? Eggs. Which organ is primarily affected by hepatitis? Liver. What do fire escapes, windshield wipers, and bulletproof vests all have in common? They were all invented by women. What name did the Romans use for the region now known as Scotland? Caledonia. Nashville is the capital of which U.S. state? Tennessee. Which actress was born with the surname Kappelhoff? Doris Day. Which global governing body oversees international association football competitions? FIFA. What does the abbreviation AMOCO stand for? American Oil Company. Which punk rock band recorded the song Original Prankster? The Offspring. Which iconic London building's construction began around the year 1050? Westminster Abbey. Addis Ababa is the capital of which African country? Ethiopia. What speed does Mach 2 indicate? Twice the speed of sound, Mach 2. Which song was George Harrison accused of copying in his hit My Sweet Lord? He's So Fine. In which country do people traditionally burn a stuffed effigy called an Año Viejo on New Year's Eve to symbolize leaving the bad things of the past year behind? Colombia. The song How to Handle a Woman comes from which stage musical? Camelot. What measure of a liquor is halved to determine its alcohol by volume percentage? Proof. Aer Lingus is the national airline of which country? Ireland. By what stage name is the musician Reginald Dwight better known? Elton John. Which 1950 film earned Josephine Hull the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress? Harvey. What is the currency of Nepal? Nepalese rupee. Which artist had the Christmas #1 single in the UK in 1995 with the song Earth Song? Michael Jackson. Fontina, known for its creamy, nutty flavor, belongs to which category of food? Cheese. Which branch of science studies matter and energy? Physics. What was the name of Elvis Presley's twin brother, who was stillborn? Jesse Garon Presley. Which architect designed the Washington Monument in Washington, D.C.? Robert Mills. Name the famous duo who are members of the fictional rock band Wild Stallions. Bill and Ted. Which band performs the song Sweet Home Alabama? Lynyrd Skynyrd. Who portrayed Sarah Connor in the 1984 film The Terminator? Linda Hamilton. What is the name of the largest volcano in our solar system, located on Mars? Olympus Mons. What is the scientific study of fungi called? Mycology. What was Tina Turner's birth name? Anna Mae Bullock. What is the medical term for the loss of hair? Alopecia. What does the name of the famous diamond Koh-i-Noor mean? Mountain of Light. What English word is the Indian surname Gandhi commonly translated as? Grocer. What is the name of Saturn's largest moon, also the second largest satellite in our solar system? Titan. In Morse code, which letter is represented by 2 dashes followed by 2 dots? Z. Which sea creature is collectively called a smack? Jellyfish. What phrase, said to have originated with medieval archers carrying a spare bowstring, means a replacement or backup? Second string. Which common household pet is notably absent from the Bible? Cats. Which city's residents were historically known as Knickerbockers? New York City. Which word was removed from the Olympic Charter in 1971? Amateur. Which novel began a record 161-week run at the top of the New York Times hardcover fiction bestseller list in 1993? Answer: The Bridges of Madison County by Robert James Waller. What is the capital of Moldova? Chisinau. Which famous grandfather of Charles Darwin was known for founding the Wedgwood pottery firm and for industrializing ceramic production? Josiah Wedgwood. What is the term for the fear of fire? Pyrophobia. Who founded the Society of Friends, also known as the Quakers? George Fox. In which European city did composer Richard Wagner die in 1883? Venice. Which insect transmits African sleeping sickness? Tsetse fly. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia.